Lucky continues to train the spikes. At Aaliyah's request, everybody heads for Caerleon, but they take time out to cheer for Rivki, who's playing in a polo match. Phil believes Caerleon is the site of ancient Camelot, while Susan pockets a stone from the site as a souvenir. A heartbroken Susan learns that Boyd is Coldwater's spy, and that Coldwater has stolen the compass. After a lot of hard work, the Spikes advance to the quarterfinals. Rowing champion Stephen Redgrave congratulates Lucky, and the Spikes end up beating the English team and moving on to the semifinal.
What the? Hey!
This is what I've been expecting, isn't it? Oh, Lucky, you shouldn't have.
Luther, you scared me.
Sometimes the truth is different from how it appears, Grace. Just follow me.
Very curious. Hey guys, come and take a look at this.
And what's that supposed to be?
This is what's left of the Roman amphitheater in Caerleon.
Great. And?
Check these relics. Doesn't it look like a tower if you look at it from the top? These could be the battlements.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't get your point, though.
Did you know that? What if Camelot had been underground?
What are you raving about now, Indiana Jones?
Cool. Guys, take a look. The circles in the wheat fields. Let's look at the chronology. These photos were taken a few years apart. See? These markings in the field weren't there in the earliest picture.
So what? Hundreds of those crop circles show up every year.
Wait, here we go. By uniting all of the circles, we get the letter M. And M as in Carlos Montero, the one and only.
Or like Mark. No, this is seriously interesting. It could be a symbol, or even a coded message.
If you ask me, what I see is something that looks like a 3, but if they just made it...
What if it was an M, like in Merlin? Hey, that would make a lot of sense if King Arthur's Camelot was right over there. Merlin was his advisor, right?
Sure, been lost for centuries, but ta-da! Some dudes like us show up and... Oh, come on! Please don't tell me you really believe in these fairy tales, do you? Man!
No, M as in Mathena. What if it was him? What if he's the one that's behind all this?
He's the one that gave us that song. And he was in Paris, too.
So what are we waiting for, guys? Let's go tell Professor Lawton what we found.
Thanks, Lucky. How sweet. This is very valuable to me.
Not here, Priscilla. It's an ancient piece that a lot of greedy people would like to get their hands on.
Yes.
You know, Priscilla, you won't believe this, but I've always appreciated your... determination.
Is that all you've appreciated? What if Grace were out of the picture?
Oh, Grace? You're giving her way too much credit. If you've had any doubts, I've always been on your side.
I don't have any. Not anymore, anyway.
Is there a reason why you didn't tell me about any of this?
Priscilla was breathing down your neck like a vampire. We would have risked having her discover our plan if we had told you.
How did you know that I had this particular object? I mean, it's pretty unusual. I'm sure nobody else knew about it.
Hasn't anyone told you, Lucky, that some questions are indiscreet?
Her answers are indiscreet, that witch. I'd like to know what her plans are and who she actually works for.
Either he made a fool out of me or he never had it in the first place. But then who does?
And furthermore, Grace, according to the ancient writings of one of the revered Beta's many loyal disciples, Merlin had an indissoluble bond with an arcane handmade object from which, legend has it, tremendous energy could be generated.
And according to what you know, did Merlin use a symbol or perhaps a letter in reference to this object? Like an M, maybe?
Like how Zorro used a Z, you mean? Very interesting hypothesis, but alas, there are so many unanswered questions about the name Merlin. Murden the... Oh, right! Gerard, I wanted to ask you if you think the mysterious handmade object was that Viking compass you and I were talking about. Remember? Sure. You might ask yourself, and how did she get to Merlin? Yes, it's a good question, I say. He's been a bit nervous lately. I'll have to give him some passion flower herbal tea.
Hand over that compass, you thief! What have you done with it?
The what?
The Viking compass. You were in my office and Lucky doesn't have it. Only you could have seen it, Boyd. You'd better give it back or I'll...
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course! The Spike team, that's it. What an idiot I've been. Forget what just happened, Boyd. Do I make myself clear, or I'll transform your life here at the college into a living nightmare?
Okay.
Yes? Hello? No, I said I would have called if there was any news, and there's none.
I can hardly believe it. We're going to play in the final tonight. Please, I'm trying not to think about it. I've had to go to the bathroom 3 times already. Me too. I can't even think about that moment when we'll be in the locker room and wearing our uniforms. It's gonna be so great. Do you think Coldwater will still be there? I can't believe that today of all days he asked Luther to work with us.
Excuse me, but aren't you Stephen Redgrave, the rowing champion?
Guilty as charged. You caught me. I surrender. I know you, too. I noticed that you trained the girls in rowing.
You're too kind. It's an honor to be noticed by you, but I wouldn't call it rowing.
Well, let's just say that, whatever you want to call it, they're improving fast. But hey, by the way, where's your coach?
It's a complicated story.
Come in.
Hey, can I disturb the best headmistress in all of England?
When the devil flatters you, it's because he wants your soul. Come on in. What do you need?
The Spike team. I bumped into them while I was on my way to visit you. Why did you remove their coach?
I had to. That Lucky is a good guy, passionate about his job, but Stephen, we have rules here at this institution, as you well know.
I know, but I also know that my sister cares about justice, and sometimes justice trumps the rules. Luther, the assistant coach, he seems like a dedicated sportsman. And in his opinion, Lord Coldwater has done nothing but put obstacles in their way ever since they've arrived.
You were the same way, even when you were a child.
As I expect you to see, beating the White Bears requires more than just ability and pride.
Ability and pride wouldn't be enough even if we were playing them 12 against 6.
Joe, nobody is unbeatable. You must always keep that in mind.
But they're like giant volleyball monsters, Lucky.
And that's why it's essential that you find something more inside of you, Susan, and know how to use it.
Coach is right. We've proven our worth by getting to this point, right? We can beat them.
But to even have a chance, we need to stop this girl, Dana Skinner. She might even be tougher than her sister, Irina.
Isn't it incredible how far we've come? Don't you think it would be just perfect if we met up again in the final?
Yes, incredible. Like the luck you've had.
They've been playing great in the tournament, Kate, and demonstrating that they're an awesome team. Well, thanks, Irina. It's the truth, Joe.
Good luck today.
Thanks, and good luck to you for tonight.
Susan, please.
I need to talk to you. It's important. Susan, please listen to me. You're right. It was me. I used to give information about you to Coldwater, and I feel so ashamed about it. But you can really be sure one thing. Susan, my feelings for you have always been real. Please believe me. By the way, there's something else I wanted to tell you. Coldwater suspects you girls stole the compass. I know that's a crazy idea, but that man is out of control. Be careful.
Back to the first semi-final between the Roses and the Italian team. The Italians are leading 24-20. Morena receives. Fast spike for Skinner. Long lob. And the point goes to the Roses, as well as the first set. The match continues. A lot of unstoppable spikes out there. Point. The second set goes to the Italian team.
Come on, let's go, Serra. Oh, come on, that's my niece. I've come from very far away to see her, and I'm going to enjoy it.
Their skill and experience help them dominate 2 sets to 1. The Roses are lost. This match seems like it's over. Blocks and spikes for this set are crucial. Here we are, 24-21, Italians in the lead. Match ball. Jump serve. Snake receives. Cowering from position 6. Skinner jumps. Fake spike from behind. The Italians block, but the ball is under Skinner's foot. And it looks like we have an injury. She took a nasty bump to the head.
Let me through! I'm a doctor! Hurry up to the infirmary!
I didn't mean for her to fall over the ball I hit. Little sister. Shh. What are you trying to prove? Sure, you have a hard head, but the floor is even harder, you know? What are you doing here? You shouldn't be. I'm going with you to the hospital. They want to be sure that you're really okay. Ah.
No, I'm fine. You have to play the semifinal.
Okay, I will. Calm down. Try and get some rest.
No, you'll stay here and win this game.
Mm-hmm.
Hurry up! You're late. This is unacceptable.
Go, Spike Team. You're 6 girls and 1 heart, and you've finally got the perfect coach now. And his name is Lucky.
Yeah! Huh?
Well, don't just stand there. Say something. You're looking at me like I was an alien. Hey, stop it! There's a semi-final to play, and I have to look like a tidy coach. Now move out.
Yeah!
How could you substitute me like this? That man has violated every rule in this college.
Recklessly climbing into the stands like this is unacceptable, Gerard. Control yourself. Calm down.
Huh?
Ladies and gentlemen, the second semi-final is about to start. The Spike team from Evertown versus the Russian White Bears. We can see some hostility between these players. First set, Beth defends, and Mary tries to spike. Susan sets her up, and great block, but the Spike team won't give up. Great defensive move from Joe. Her teammates are there to help. Boy, that Dana Skinner is fast. Susan tries to block, but fails. Point for the White Bears. And Mary watches the signals. Big block for the Spike team. Bad move for the Russians. But Skinner is unstoppable. The Spikes chase after every ball. They try to block, but it's no use.
We can catch up to them, girls. It's now or never. Got it? 1, 2, Spike! 6, 4, fight!
The Spike team seem rejuvenated. Great defense and swift attack. Blocked by Susan. We're tied at 18. The ball passes right through Anne Mary's hands. Lucky shouts from the sidelines, but the defense can't keep up. Beth blocks and steers the ball 3 meters. Big block! This Russian team is unstoppable. Block, 24-22. Dana Skinner on the parallel. She closes the set. 25-22, what a show! And the Russians, led by their captain Anna Stefanenko, win the first set.
Yes, right!
Okay, girls, there's only 3 points between us and them. Make every attack unpredictable and try to go vertical on defense. Susan, if you want to play with Joe, open the net.
Lucky signals 2. Diagonal. Big block by Ann Mary. Timeout, White Bears. Lucky wants to serve from position 5. Conflict zone. Point to the spike team. Surprise. Position 1. Short in position 2. Point. Option. And Beth crushes the middle blocker. Susan signals. Fast. She's going to set up Beth. What a display out there. She pretends to call for Beth, but Joe spikes it. It's set point for the spike team. Looks like the White Bears will have to start all over
Dangerous.
again.
We went over this in practice. You can't let them trick you.
Good work on serves and attacks. Good blocking, too. Now all I want is more from the defense. All right? Okay, now don't worry about Joe. Continue with Beth. She's incisive. They watch Ann Mary. Use her to fake, then pass to Patty. Vicky, too. Use her.
The Spike team are on fire after Lucky called that timeout. Good work, Beth. Set point goes to the Spike team. Great defense with Ann Mary. Susan sets for Vicky. Vicky, point! The White Bears are in a deep freeze. And point. Spikes are ahead 2-1.
Let's not try to make any more mistakes out there. Stay focused on the fundamentals.
The White Bears are in a good rhythm. Pinpoint attacks and monolithic blocks. The Spike team try, but they're caught in this Russian thunderstorm. Point for the Russian team. It's a standoff. Dana Skinner and her players restore some balance to this game, but the final score is anybody's guess. Lucky's girls aren't giving up yet, though. They came into this match with tenacity, acting as if each point could be the winning point. Whoa, Joe Robertson makes a costly mistake. 15-6, 5 amazing sets, and the winner is the White Bears. But it was a real fight to the finish. What a game, everyone.
You girls were fantastic. You're one of the 4 strongest teams in the WVBL. Just think of how far you've all come since only a few months ago. Girls, just hit Control-Alt-Delete. Look at me, listen to me, and more importantly, reboot. In sports, sometimes you win and sometimes you lose, just like in life. But today, even though you lost, you got your team unity back. You've grown up a lot. I'm proud of you. You now realize that you need to depend on each other. The tournament isn't over yet. There's still the final against the Roses.
It's an Aaliyah tournament rematch. This will be our real final. What do you think about that, girls? We'll beat them. We'll destroy them. We'll pull them out by their roots.
And then we'll incinerate them like the weeds they are.
1, 2, spike! 6, 4, fight!
I love the smell of wilted roses in the morning. It smells like victory!
What about Aaliyah? Any news from him? When he's looking for artifacts, he calls every day, but when it comes to us...
Who do you mean, Armand? Oh, relax. I heard from him. The connection was bad, but I could tell he was happy.
Beautiful party. That's what we all need right now. Just a little something to recharge and relax a bit.
A party? We have a game to prepare for. Just a half an hour break, and then I want to see you all in the gym, you weaklings. Because right now, you need to focus on building your strength and remembering the basics. Serves, receiving, defense, walls, attacks, and counterattacks.
In other words, what are we doing standing around talking? We've got a party to go to!
You're such a jerk. You'll figure this out.
Hey, take it easy! I was only joking!
Hey, there's a summer solstice party in Caerleon tonight, remember?
Great assist, Patty! And don't forget, we still have to find the Cauldron of Olympia, right?
Lucky. Normally I'd be more than happy to go with you, but I promised my niece we'd have dinner together.
You should be with Serra tonight, Vito. It's the right thing to do. What about you, Luther? You coming with us?
No, thanks. I've had enough excitement for one day.
If I didn't have a rickety thigh bone, I'd be cutting a rug with the rest of you girls. But we old folks would rather go to a hotel and celebrate with a nice hot soup.
Blech! Soup? Blackbeard the pirate would never eat that stuff.
That's because he didn't have it cooked like Grandma Marina, my man.
Bye. Good luck, girls.
Aren't they fantastic, girls? Huh? Huh?
Have you seen Lucky? I'd like to know why he's always disappearing like this, and Priscilla hasn't shown up this evening. I hope she's not plotting something sinister.
Like kidnapping Lucky? After the gaffe at the restaurant, she probably has her head buried in the sand somewhere.
Joe, to improve your strength like a spike, use dorsal arch.
Look, that man looks like...
It's him! It's Medina! We'll block him from leaving as soon as he finishes his numbers. This time he's not gonna escape. He has to tell us what he knows about the cauldron.
I don't believe it. It's like he vanished into thin air.
Well, maybe he was rushing to catch the bus, because the last one back to the college is leaving right now.
I guess we'll just have to sleep on the grass.
Are you crazy? Who in the world could possibly sleep tonight?
The night is all ours.
Oh boy, this is all we need. Don't have anything to eat, bro. Sorry about that.
Hey, isn't that Mathena's dog? He's wearing a locket around his neck.
Huh? Oh, it's him! Hurry!
He disappeared. Unbelievable. Just like his owner. Hey, wait a minute. He must have crawled through the bars in that gate. We can forget about that puppy.
And voila.
Ugh, what a disgusting smell.
Still in one piece, Grace?
Yes, but if the rest of the way is going to be like this, then I quit right now.
Stay calm, Professor. This underground journey is already over. Unless someone's got some dynamite to blow this
It's
thing
unlike
open.
you to give up so easily.
Thanks to flashlights and ancient torches, Aaliyah and his friends follow the compass down a mysterious rock path. They'll have to pass through an underground lake and cross barriers, possibly erected to guard a treasure. But to do this, the 6 Vestals and their leader must work together.